Happy Friday, Tigers. It's March 31st, 2023, and you're watching TigerVision News. I'm Seth.
And I'm Alexis.
This is a reminder that, as always, FCA and Teens for Christ will be meeting in the old gym for lunch today. Everyone is welcome.
Now, if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Armstrong Bank, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Zomax School of Music, G&H Outdoor Services, Reaction Wraps, Tiger's Den, Tiny Tots Child Care Center, Bowden Pest Control, Compass Counseling Services, Dr. Debbie Coy and Dr. Kimberly DeRosset, Focus Health Solutions at Fort Gibson Medical Clinic, Fort Gibson Chiropractic, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth & Cohen, Studio 918, and Walker Family Dentistry.
Prom tickets are still available. The cost of a ticket is $70 until April 2nd, $80 until April 9th, and $100 until April 17th. See Ms. Brandon before or after school or during 5th hour to purchase your ticket.
If your name is on the holds list, you will need to clear all debts and return overdue library books before you can purchase a ticket.
Congratulations to our indoor marching ensemble. They competed in the Winter Guard and Percussion of Oklahoma contest over the weekend.
Indoor Percussion Scholastic Marching Band earned 1st place, and Varsity Winter Guard Regional A class finished in 12th place.
You can catch these awesome shows at the state send-off this Thursday, March 30th in the old gym.
Juniors, state testing is right around the corner. Testing will be on April 11th, 13th, 18th, and 20th.
Make sure to check your emails for the specific dates you will test and details you will need to be prepared.
Intermediate students will be testing April 24th through April 28th.
And middle school students will be testing April 25th and 26th and May 3rd and 5th.
High school students, don't forget your enrollment forms are due today. Please turn in your forms through PowerSchool or to the school counselors.
Well, it's supposed to rain today for like the 5th week in a row.
Yeah, it's getting kind of annoying. Let's go to Kacen to see if and when this weather will clear up.
Hey Tigers, after a stormy start to the weekend, the weather looks to be shaping up with warmer temperatures as we enter the next week. Make sure to pack an umbrella as there is a high possibility for showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today. The rest of the weekend looks promising with mostly clear skies on Saturday and highs in mid-60s. There will be sunshine on Sunday with temps rising to the upper 70s. Monday and Tuesday have partly cloudy skies with temperatures hanging in the lower 80s. With the sun being out and temperatures in a mild range, make plans to get outside and take advantage of the beautiful spring weather. Thanks to News on 6 for this week's weather graphic, and we'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith Hardware, we are proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
And now, let's find out what's going on here in the fort and around the world.
In the area, Whataburger just opened in Tahlequah this Monday and was so popular 4 police vehicles had to show up to direct traffic. They were there until 11 o'clock at night.
In the state, Myriad Botanical Gardens is celebrating the beginning of spring with its Tulip Festival. The 2-day event is being held April 8th and 9th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The event will feature spring blossoms, displays, cases, musical performances, and more than 50 local food and merchandise vendors.
In the nation, not 1, not 2, but 3 trains have derailed in the past week. The first took place in North Dakota, causing a spillage of hazardous materials. The second happened in California, leaving iron ore scattered across the area. And the third crashed in the Mojave Desert near Las Vegas.
In the world, Ramadan has just begun. Ramadan is the Arabic name for the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. It is considered one of the holiest months for Islam and is marked by a period of fasting considered one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It began on Wednesday, March 22nd, and will last for a total of 30 days and end on Friday, April 21st.
Cooper got a chance to interview one of our very own basketball coaches, Coach Lowe. Let's watch as he shares his best advice for a successful season.
It is safe to say that the Fort Gibson varsity girls basketball team has legendary status. The Lady Tigers made it to the OSSAA state tournament for the 19th year in a row. Coach Lowe is in his second year as head coach after 4 years of being the assistant coach of the Lady Tigers.
I would say what makes me happy about this team is that our character kids, the ones that have come in and stepped up into a new role, just sort of did it seamlessly. It looked like, I felt like all along we were going to be a good team. It was just a matter of our kids getting confidence. And then once you get the confidence going, then you feel like you can beat anybody. But at the end of the day, we're Fort Gibson, and when we go out there, we know that we've got a target on our back.
The Lady Tigers ended their successful season this year in the quarterfinal game at the Big House versus Verdigris with a score 43-39. A big thanks to Coach Lowe, Coach Walker, and Coach Wiley to your dedication to this legendary program. Let's make it 20-24.
Hey Tiger Nation, welcome to the Sports Report. Congratulations to our boys and girls soccer teams and their big wins against Tulsa McLean last Friday. Our girls won 10-0 and our boys 5-0. The teams played at Salsa Tuesday night and the girls ended up on the high side with a score of 8-0 and the boys came away with a win as well, 3-0. Both the girls and boys team will compete in the Holland Hall tournament yesterday through tomorrow. Our JV boys soccer team fought hard to take down the Hilldale Hornets Monday night. They went into a shootout and came out with a winning score of 4-3. It was a close game, but nothing the Tigers couldn't handle. Our JV soccer teams competed in the Skytook Festival yesterday, but we did not have the results at the time of this recording. Congratulations to our baseball team as they made the long trip south to take on the Broken Bow Savages Monday night and won 10-3. The Savages then came to our house Tuesday evening, and our Tigers dominated again with a final score of 10-0. Come support the team as they host a baseball shootout that began yesterday and runs through tomorrow. Our Lady Tigers slow pitch team won their game on Monday over the Tahlequah Tigers with a score of 11-10. Kaya Austin's grand slam and Lainey Stanley's bomb both ultimately led to a come-from-behind win. The team took on the Eufaula Ironheads on Tuesday and took the victory 15-9, then defeated Salsa 16-4. Our boys and girls track team impressed some people this past Tuesday at Heavner. The junior high had an annual Fort Gibson track meet yesterday with a great showing, but we do not have results. Our girls golf team competed in the Bishop Kelly Invitational at Lake Fortune Park. They beat all 4A teams and finished third overall, mixing it up with 5A and 6A teams. Rigsby and Cooper shot new personal best, and Alshai and Rigsby landed in the top 5 individually. The boys golf team competed in Western Hills Wednesday evening, but at the time of this recording, we did not have the results. Finally, we'd like to send a huge congratulations to our own Casey Farmer, who was recently named All-State for swimming. Lots of spring sports to attend and support our Tigers and Lady Tigers, and hopefully some nice weather. We wish the best of luck to all of our athletes. We'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Who's Parked Horribly. Today we're going to have some of the most funniest and most hilarious parked cars. And our first bad part of the day is in the Ag Barn. It is a Ford 4x4 F-150 early 2000s model. Folks, they're slaying in this crap. And their license plate is F-150. Oh wait, that's not the license plate. That just deflected because they're parked wrong. And our next contestant is this Chevy. This Chevy is a nice Chevy. And you see nothing wrong, right? Wrong. It's wrong. It's slanted. It's slanted. And this car's name is Derek. Its name is Derek. And Derek, you are slanted. Get that fixed.
The Fort Gibson Speech and Debate team competed in the OSSAA Regional Tournament over the weekend. While we may be new to competing, we're not new to winning.
That's right. We've had a very successful season so far and are proud to announce that all members have now qualified for the state tournament coming up in just a couple of weeks.
Here are the results from last week's regional tournament.
Seth Griffin, state qualifier in original oratory.
Alexis Jones and Avery Lohman, state qualifier in humorous duet.
Aspen White and Avery McDaniel, state qualifier in humorous duet.
Mallory Bell and Chloe Hignite, third place in state qualifier in dramatic duet.
Emma Purdue and Easton Wicks, regional runner-up and state qualifier in dramatic duet.
Easton Wicks, regional runner-up and state qualifier in monologue.
Addison Rouse, third place state qualifier in monologue.
Aspen White, state qualifier in humorous interpretation.
Emma Purdue, state qualifier in dramatic interpretation.
Easton Wicks, third place state qualifier in dramatic interpretation.
The team is already working hard to prepare for the state tournament April 14th and 15th. As always, we wish them the best of luck. Seth, I know you'll be sad to hear this, but we don't have dad jokes this week.
Wait, really?
No, April Fools.
Hey Dad, this one's for you.
What's a dad joke, you ask? It's that grown-worthy, pun-laden, can't help but laugh type of humor that dads are best at delivering. Dad jokes are both beloved and despised, but what makes a dad joke different from a regular pun? I believe the signature of a dad joke is utterly uncool. So what's your favorite dad joke?
Hey, did you hear about the kidnapping at school the other day? It's fine. He woke up.
And for those of you that love dark humor, just remember, you can't spell funeral without F-U-N.
Those dads got jokes. After listening to that, I will come to the conclusion I will now need a day to myself. I'll call it Sunday with an O. I'm Aidan Noblet, and this has been Dad Jokes.
Sorry, Seth. I had to.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Thank you for joining us in this week's edition of TigerVision News. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Seth. We hope to see you back here next week for more TigerVision News.
Oh, and happy early April Fools.